in the sunshine, September 23, 2025, with the National Lottery, the Chris Evans Breakfast Show. Wherever you get your radio, we'll meet you there. +44 333 000 333 If you'd like to contact the show, are you Team Taste, Team Safari, Team Beach? What the heck am I on about? If you don't know, stay tuned, you'll find out. All right, we're hurtling towards that, which is the Euro Millions Super Jackpot Friday, £107 million. Euro Millions, of course, tonight, £55 million, £2.50 a pop, etc., etc., etc. Right, guests on the way. Penny Lancaster will be here on Thursday. Boris Becker live on the show tomorrow. Poppy Cooks between 9 and 10 today. And now today!
Our next guest has been caring for our cats and protecting our pups for over 30 years, and his latest book, Over the Rainbow Bridge, is out this Thursday. He's a supervet turned author turned musician. So let's say hello to the talent hat trick of Noel Fitzpatrick!
Whoa!
Thanks very much.
I like that, the talent hat trick. Are you okay with
I
that,
like
Noel?
that. Yeah, first time. Thank you.
Thought you
Thank
might
you, Tilly.
be.
Thank you very
The
much.
talent hat trick of Noel Fitz. A round of applause for the intro. Well done to us. How you doing, my friend?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
Well, yeah, but are you, though?
So before we came on the air, you asked me how I was. 24 hours ago, I was flat on my back with a protruded disc because at midnight on Sunday night, I was doing physio on a dog called Monty. And he fell awkwardly, I fell awkwardly. Boom. Getting older, matey. A sudden paralysis down my left leg. And yesterday morning, I was like, oh my goodness, am I going to turn up to Chris's show in a wheelchair? But I was just saying to you before we came on air, you take for granted what you have until it's gone. And it can be gone in an instant. It was amazing, the pain. I've had it before, about 5 years ago, because I've got this disc, but it was truly mind-blowingly amazing to suddenly think, okay, well, my day is going to be like this, and all of a sudden, boom, it's completely different.
No choice.
Zero choice.
And was it your pain, was it a 10?
Yeah, and I'm pretty good with pain.
I know you are.
I'm very good with pain. I couldn't move. I was hilariously, my night interns were taking the mickey and saying to me, are you going to charge this dog half board because you're taking up half the kennel? I was in the kennel for an hour and a half. Couldn't move.
Was Monty the name of the original super dog? What was the name of the first dog? Do you remember on the big dog?
On my
on your show, on one of your TV shows, do you remember the big dog that was Trailblaze with the first prosthetic limb?
No, his name was Cole.
Cole.
Yeah, Cole was the first dog with a bionic leg, 2006.
My gosh.
Yeah, he was amazing. A trailblazer dog.
I was thinking about you on the way in a lot, as I always do, because we're best friends. And I was thinking about, you are the George Lucas of the veterinary world.
Why so?
Because George Lucas had to invent technology to make the kind of films that he wanted to create. Yeah. And I thought, over the years, how much technology have you had to invent to do what you wanted to do, without getting into the sort of weeds on it? Like, give us the top 3 or top 5 things.
94 things. And the reason I say that is I recently had to do a count, as recently as last week.
So 94 patents, would that be?
No, 94 new techniques.
So give us like the top 3 then.
Christmas tree spacer.
What does that mean?
Which is a bolt that goes between vertebrae to stop a dog being paralysed.
Okay.
Bionic legs.
Yeah.
And probably a new kind of knee replacement that never dislocates. That I think those are the 3 that I would be most pleased. I never say proud. Pleased that makes changes a dog's life overnight.
Plus 91 other things.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Well, it's because of necessity. Because as you know, I was on a farm tying lamb's legs together with baler twine and twigs, and I saw Wolverine. And he genuinely inspired me. I thought Wolverine endoskeleton, well, that makes sense. And then I was 10 then, so for 47 years, I've been trying to make things better. And with Monty, this dog I was doing physio on, and just to show you, it's not like all roses, I did a neck surgery on him, but he had another problem, which I didn't know, and he bled inside his spinal canal, which is why he has a problem. So I'm kind of in this region between life and death every single day. And yesterday I was thinking a lot about this because I'm flat on my back and I have to cancel a 6-hour surgery I was supposed to do yesterday. And the problem was nobody else can do the surgery. So it's a strange old place, because when you're in that area between life and death, you do realize that everything kind of is only one thing, love, which is what this book is about and why I wrote it. It really is.
All right, if you could only talk about one thing for the next 5 minutes, this is a game I played earlier. No.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it was to do with you.
Oh, yeah.
Would you talk about your book or your new single? If you could only talk about one.
Yeah, if I could only talk about one, I'd talk about the book, because the new single is a corollary. It's the last sentence of the book. So the new single is supposed to go with the book.
Right.
So the book
The new
is...
single.
Well, yeah, but...
You got to smile about it. Come on. It's fun.
Well, I'm thrilled
Yes.
because... There's a homage to Brian May in the single.
Yeah.
There's a chorus in it that I wrote for Brian, because he told me, and this is relevant to anyone, you are allowed to dream, he said. Because I thought that had long since passed me by, and I wanted to be Brian May when I was 10.
Yeah.
And 3 years ago, 2023, he said to me, you are allowed to dream. So he picked up a guitar and showed me the chords to One Vision. And then I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I could write a song. And then I wrote this book as a song. Every word in that book is chosen it's like a song.
Yeah.
The center of which is a red ball, which is a metaphor for the little things. The dog loses a red ball. And so I wrote this song called I Believe Love Is Forever as a corollary to the book, because I wanted to... People find it very difficult to relate to me as a surgeon. But everybody listens to music. Everybody listens to movies. Everybody reads books. So the way I can communicate is the triumvirate that Tilly was talking about.
I don't think people find it hard to relate to you as a surgeon.
They don't?
No, I think that everybody gets you completely.
Because I find it really difficult to translate the fact that all of those inventions I told you about actually are only connected by one thing, and that is love. The people sitting in my room.
Because you couldn't do otherwise.
No.
If you were doing it for any other reason, you'd run out of road.
I'm madly in love with
Love.
every patient.
Yeah.
Like, so this book is a little mini version of me and a little mini version of a dog.
I mean, he does look like you.
Yeah, he is.
He's even got the sweater.
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever saw you wearing a sweater like that.
Except when you visited with my mum.
Yeah, it was slightly darker.
Yeah.
It was more navy blue. This is, I don't know what that is, but Over the Rainbow Bridge, illustrated by Alison Brown. Great illustration.
Alison did really well.
Nice one,
Yeah.
Alison.
Well done, Alison. Thank you.
Friendship Lasts Forever, from best-selling Supervet Noel Fitzpatrick.
What did you think of it when you read it?
I loved it.
Oh, you did?
I loved it.
Tell me what you loved about it.
I loved the fact that I thought it was going to rhyme and it didn't rhyme.
Yes.
Which is more lyrical.
Yes.
Than kids' poetry.
Yes.
And I like the fact that I knew where it was going to go. Well, I thought I knew where it was going to go, and I thought, is it going to go there? Because it goes ultimately where life goes anyhow. Yes. And I was so glad that it did.
And also,
and there was a pivot in the middle.
Yeah.
There was a passage of there was a sort of an exchange of the baton. You know, where the four-legged friend had the human beings back.
Yeah.
And then they were sort of even Stevens.
Yeah.
And then it was like, it's like when I had to look after my mum.
Yeah.
We all end up, having to be looked after again.
I was there.
I know you were.
And your mum gave me my best life advice ever.
Go on.
Well, she just took out her when I was worried about money, I was sitting by her bed and she took out her savings book from like 19 whatever.
Yes.
And she said, how much worth is this now? And I'm like, put everything into context, because it's like a shilling. It doesn't matter at all.
Yeah.
But in the book, I wanted the child to be any child, so I called the child Sam.
Yeah.
Non-gender specific. I wanted the dog to be any dog, so I had to call the dog Dog.
Not the dog.
No, just Dog.
Love it.
And I wanted it to be for anybody who's gone through any grief, and actually in life, any grief, because you can have all kinds of grief. Like, we live in a world full of war and all that stuff. So the ball is a metaphor for your mum's pocketbook. It means everything, but it means nothing.
Yeah.
And it's just that one thing that represents, the dog lost the ball, but the ball is still here. So love is still here. I still have this pocketbook, your mum said. It has 5 pence in it that I never spent.
Yeah.
And it was just, it teaches me how meaningful and meaningless the material things are.
It's funny because they used to call 5p a shilling, but of course a shilling was 25p and half a crown was 12.5p. And it's and then decimal came out. It's like, thank God for decimal.
And I wanted it to be very Winnie the Pooh-esque. Did you notice Minnie the Pooh?
Minnie the who?
Because Minnie was your mum.
Yeah.
Minnie the Pooh-esque, because Minnie the Pooh, the bridge is very Winnie the Pooh-esque, where he lost the ball. Yeah. I wanted it to be A.M. Milne. I wanted it to be retro.
It's beautiful, man.
As well.
It's beautiful, and it doesn't fly by. It doesn't flash by. It takes longer than I thought to read it. It's beautiful, man. It's a great.
Well, I thought about Walt, actually, your son, when I was writing it, and I thought, well, how would I read this to Walt sitting up in his bed, and Boo?
Yeah.
And would they be interested? And I think they would.
No, they'd love it.
And in the end, it says the sun, the sky and the sea are unseparated. So love goes on forever.
Yeah.
And
I should have given it to them last night to read. They were reading the Guinness Book of Records because they both got it for their birthday over the weekend.
Well, I was. I need to come and read it to them.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I want to do that.
100%.
Really,
you know that.
I really want to do that.
We need to give you a key to our house.
Yeah, you do, because normally I have to chuck the presents over the wall because you're asleep.
Sorry about that. Yes, Amazon Prime have more access to our house than you do, which is wrong.
I know.
On every single level.
It is.
It's so funny because you were worried about money when you were talking to my mum all those years ago. Yeah, how did that work out for you?
Well, she was right. She was right. And this brings us full circle to that triumvirate, because I'm now lucky enough that I can be a child again. And this book literally took a day to write. It wasn't hard. It
took a lifetime to write.
Yeah, but it was a song in a day, and this is the narrative of the song. And then the song came to me, and we wrote that, and now we're going to write an album, and we're touring next October.
You're going to do
so we'll tour this book, and we'll have a music song like old folk times. You know, when in Irish rambling, a rambler will come to your house and sing a song and tell a story.
Yeah.
That's what it's like. So it's 7 songs, 7 stories for 2 acts.
Love it.
And it's just, this is what this song meant to me. And I got this idea because I met Ozzy just before he passed. And he passed on something really important to me, which I will share with you now. It's the subject of our second song. Our second song is called There Is No Past. Because after his show in Birmingham, I was fortunate enough to just say hi and thank him for what he'd given the world. And I said, thanks so much for the song Paranoid, because it meant so much to me. But that's all in the past. And he said, but there is no past, there is only today, and what a day today. So the first song is in honour of Brian May. You'll notice there's a Brian May homage guitar sequence in it. And the second song is called There Is No Past, which is an homage to my 2 heroes, Brian May and Tony Iommi.
Sure, let's play it. And by the way, let us know what you think. +44 333 00 333. This is Love Is Forever. The book Over the Rainbow Bridge is out now. Is it out now or Thursday? Thursday's the day, isn't it? Loads of big books out on Thursday for Christmas. From best-selling supervet Noel Fitzpatrick. He's in a band. That's why they're called the Fitzpatricks. He has a hat-trick of talent. He's Fitzpatrick, the centre of the triumvirate of that talent. Who's in the band?
So Darby's in the band. He plays with Devon Townsend, and Lee Pomeroy's in the band. He plays with ELO and Take That.
Yeah.
Gaz is in the band. He plays with Alex from Blur's orchestra.
Yeah.
Pete Rinaldi's in the band. Joe Webb is in the band. They play with ELO and Take That. And yes, so they're proper rockers.
Yeah, they are. Love Is Forever. Is it the Fitzpatricks or Fitzpatrick? What is it called about?
Well, Brian May said Van Halen did okay, and it was a name, so he said you got to call it Fitzpatrick.
So it's not the Fitzpatricks.
No,
Sorry.
It's fine. It's called FP, Fitzpatrick.
Okay, FP, love it. Morning all. Noel recently operated on my friend's pug, Aries. He's the most treasured little guy.
Yes, I know Aries. Hello, Aries. Good morning.
Paula says, I watched his programs after I had spinal surgery. Love Noel. He's like the sunrise. He brings hope. And there is a picture of her sunrise this morning.
That's beautiful.
And that's the metaphor for you. Carl and Leicester. Wow, Noel, love the narrative of this book. Chris, thanks for this interview. I will be buying the book. Well, that's good news.
Yeah, that's great.
That
Thanks
will help
so
with
much.
your piggy bank.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Minnie, if you're listening.
Yeah, and the third thing of the triumvirate that I should mention is we put out a television show every Thursday night on Supervet ER.
On YouTube?
It's 52 television shows a year.
YouTube?
Yep.
Okay.
Every Thursday night we put out a new show. It's called Supervet ER, and Aries was part of that, I believe.
How is the YouTube experience going for you?
It's great because it's reaching a younger demographic who don't watch linear TV.
Right.
And they watch it on their phones and they say, I never knew that you could do a bionic leg. I never knew that you... Actually, I never knew any of those things. From simple to complex. And simple is really important. I think it's really important that people know we do simple stuff, and also that we don't just do surgery. We have a chat with someone, and maybe it's an 11-year-old dog we just give tablets to. And I get letters from kids now that have watched YouTube and said, oh, I didn't realise that sometimes you just hold... the best letter I had was, I didn't realise sometimes you just hold someone's hand. Yes, that's exactly what we do.
Yeah, round of applause. Just holding people's hands. Hold somebody's hand.
Sometimes we just...
tell you something. I think you'll understand. When I say that something, I want to hold your hand and fix your dog. I want to hold your hand and fix your cat. I want to hold your hand
and your paw.
Love it.
Yeah. That would be song 3.
Song 3. I want to hold your paw.
I want to hold your paw.
Of course, man.
Yes, that's a rocker.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, Supervet ER, I think, is going to reach. I want to build a community of compassion with all of this. The book, the song, the music, and the YouTube. It's all about trying to spread love in a world that needs it.
And the great thing about YouTube is that if you have a show on TV and it doesn't catch, it doesn't hit, doesn't land, then it's done. It's like a sunny day that will never come again. But if you have something on YouTube, it's just there. And people will come to it. It's like something on Netflix. It's just always there. That's the thing. It's never talked about. You get your terrestrial broadcasters, your sort of legacy broadcasters, and a show comes on and you're out or you're not there, and of course you can what's it called, watch all the time, catch up or whatever it's called. But catch up even sounds urgent.
But it's like papyrus for 2025. If you were in ancient Egypt, you'd be writing on papyrus.
Exactly.
Now it's digital papyrus.
Yes.
And it's there forever.
And it's just there. It's just there. And people, how did it do? Oh, we posted it last week, it had 100 views. Yeah, well, that'll be 200, that'll be 300, that'll be 400, that'll be 5,000, because people just keep coming. That's the thing about podcasts and radio ratings. Our ratings come and go because we're on every day.
Of course.
Whereas if you release a podcast and it's not very good, in 10 years it'll still be listened to by 1 million people because it's always there.
Yeah. So I want it as a legacy, because how am I going to transmit those 94 procedures to the world? I don't have time. But it's there now. Here they are. Here's 100 episodes, 52.
Forever.
It's there forever.
It's your pyramids.
Yeah. It so is, and that the whole thing.
So you can relax now.
Well, the whole thing's coming together. The YouTube. This book is super important, and then the music coming in behind it. It's all the same thing.
Yeah.
Love each other more. Show each other more kindness. None of this hate speech online, and be more compassionate.
I get it. It's a pyramid of its own, isn't it? Because it is that triumvirate. It is that triangle. It's a triangle of goodness as opposed to the drama triangle, which you don't want to be part of ever. Now, before you go, there was one other thing I was going to talk to you about. I know what it was. So the National Lottery have given us these amazing holidays. And they are amazing.
Right.
It's not just a safari, it's a super safari. Mm-hmm. So you start in Australia and you finish in South Africa, and you go to loads of safaris in between on the same holiday.
Right.
There's a food holiday. So you can be team taste, go on a food holiday. You can be team beach, go on a beach holiday. You can be team safari, go on a safari holiday. And the beach holiday starts in Miami, and then it goes up to somewhere, and then it ends up in Fiji, and then it goes somewhere else, all in 21 days. These are like super holidays. And I was thinking of you again on the way in. I was thinking, when was the last time you took a holiday? I have known you for literally forever, right? Forever. You look in the Bible, there's Cain and Abel, then there's Chris and Noel, right? It was a long, long freaking time. I have never, ever, and I already realised this morning, A40, M40, here comes Marylebone Road. Hang on a minute. I don't think Noel's ever been on a holiday.
I went on a holiday in 2000.
I don't believe you.
No, I did. I went for 2 weeks to Australia and camped to see a platypus.
That's fair enough. Once every 25 years, that's fair enough then. But you haven't been on holiday since 2000.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that prize isn't for me.
So many questions. Are you not tempted to go on holiday?
No.
You don't want to go on holiday?
What would I do with sand?
You don't have to go. You don't have to go on the beach holiday. You go on the taste holiday. This is our point. Buy two tickets for the National Lottery online or more on Friday, and we can put you in the hat. And if you win, you can give the holiday to me.
I will do that.
Yeah.
I'll happily give the holiday to you.
It's going to be £5 minimum.
Honestly,
£2.50
I don't feel. I know this sounds really cliched, but I don't feel like I work every day. I really don't. Or when the things I choose to do.
Hang on a minute. Nor do I. But I still like a holiday.
Yeah, but
they're not mutually exclusive. These ideas.
I'm.
What
not,
a laugh going on holiday! What a laugh! How much fun would it be to actually go on holiday and have some holiday fun? I love my job as much as you love yours, but I still love going on holiday.
Yeah, I'm built different. I just don't need it. Don't need a holiday.
Maybe you do. Maybe you just don't know you need it.
Maybe I don't know. But every time I play music with the band, it feels like a holiday.
No, I get that. I get that.
And I feel like the joy that you get on a holiday. It's amazing. No, it's amazing because people come in. They like, I won't book that surgery until I have a holiday, or whatever else. And then they come back and they're like, oh, I was really worried about the surgery all the time. And I said, well, your holiday starts now. I think holiday is a state of mind. I do. I'm not just saying this. I mean, I love to travel, sure. When I was in South Africa, we did the TV show. That was kind of a holiday.
But it's transactional. Because you're always going to do stuff. By the way, I'm not being pejorative. I'm just saying, if you go and sit in your Bermuda shorts, right?
I've never sat in Bermuda shorts in my life.
Exactly. So because you've done all these things that other people haven't done. But you haven't done a lot of the normal things that people do, and it's like, in the recovery community, you call it counterthink. So you do the opposite of what your not instinct, your more reactive side you is doing, and you never know. If you sit in a pair of Bermuda shorts on a rock off Skiathos,
maybe I'll have the best ideas I've ever had.
Exactly, that's my point.
I see.
Make yourself a big sort of semi-naked Irish target.
Great.
For lightning bolts of you've already had lightning bolts of genius, but you know what I mean.
I get it. All right, okay, so I'll have to schedule a holiday in the next 5 years. Thanks, Chris.
You don't need to do that. You just got to buy 2 tickets for the
and if I win it, give it to you. You got it, my friend. You got it. Thank you so much.
Round of applause for the hat trick that is Fitzpatrick. He goes.
Thank you so much, guys.
There he goes.
Thank you so much.
One of our favourite people on the planet. It is Noel Fitzpatrick. The book is out on Thursday. It's gorgeous. Over the Rainbow Bridge. It's a beautiful, beautiful kids' picture book. It's very profound. It's gorgeous. It doesn't have to be long to be luscious. It's as good as it
help
gets.
you through that journey where love does truly last forever.
Yeah. Okay. If this book was a nose, you'd grow a moustache to underline it.
Yes, you would. And it'd be just above your mouth so you could talk about it.
And Movember's on the way. Join in, everybody.
Bring it on. Thank you so much, Chris.